What's going on? This big trap. You already know that. And right now we live on the Trapland TV network. First and foremost, we got my book right here. Everything is sponsored by Trapland. This is my book right here. 12 Disciplines for Success. How to get from where you are to where you want to be. This book is available on all platforms right now. So make sure y'all go out there and get it. Like I said, it's a great read. It's very informative. Go check that out. But let's get back to what we're here for. Right now, I have a very special guest with me right now, man. My man Juggathon. He's the hip hop historian, journalist, and now what's it called? Analyst. Like my man, analyst. Jug is everything under the sun, like with this hip hop. That's how we got here. I seen him on lives going crazy, really dissecting hip hop. A lot of people tell him like, yo, he really know what he's talking about. So I'm actually, I was inspired by him, and I was looking to bring to the network someone that could really break down hip hop, someone that's really a fan of hip hop, and someone that really knows what they're talking about. That's going to be more research based, fact based, and someone that could actually add value to conversations, especially around hip hop. So Jug was someone that I had to sort out, kind of scout him like the NBA. I kind of was scouting my boy. Yeah, I had about a good 8 months ago, and now we, you know what I'm saying, we here. But enough for all of that, yo, Jug. Just get into manifestation. That's fact. What up, baby? Get into introduce yourself.
Juggathon James, man. Like he said, everything that he said, new to this media, rapper, clothing line. But right now we here to, you know what I mean, get this content out and introduce myself to the Trapland network, man. Juggathon James.
Yeah, so Jug, let's start off with where you from and what was your upbringing like? How'd you grow up?
So originally I'm from Brooklyn, you feel me? I'm from Caton, Flatbush, you feel me? But I moved along, I don't know, like 9, 10, you feel me? One Danish for a year, then West Babylon. So I'm really from West Babylon, you know what I'm saying? Like, I went to junior high school there, you know what I'm saying? So I'm from West Babylon. Where West Babylon is located is like the outskirts. It was like right by the dance, you feel me? But I'm a West Babylon person. Like, I'm saying I graduated from school there and stuff like that, you feel me? And upbringing wasn't too, it was
You
calm.
said Brooklyn? No, what part of Brooklyn was you from?
From Caton, Flatbush.
Okay, Flatbush.
Yeah, Flatbush for a little bit. I mean, I'm still in tune. I still be outside, but I was in Flatbush. Then moved out here. I was like 9, 10. So Wyandanch. When I lived in Wyandanch at that time, I just went to Martin Luther. I just went to the elementary school for a little bit. Then I moved to the next town over in West Babylon, and then that's where I've been ever since. I mean, I've been in the dance.
So you've been in the trenches, but you also been like you've been exposed to both.
So the reason why I made it clear, like, y'all from West back, I don't like hide it, but a lot of people, you feel me? That's what made me who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, right outside the trenches. I actually lived closer to Wyandanch High School and middle school than West Babylon High School and junior high school, but that's where I went, you feel me? And I feel like that's what made me who I am today. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, being able to be in the trenches or the outskirts of the trenches, but going to school out there and being able to see different things, articulate myself a different way, and seeing a new light type shit, you feel me? That's what made me who I am.
Yeah, you had me weak earlier when we was talking. You thought, yeah, I'll shotgun a bed, but then
That's what, like, I'll drink I drink like a fish, because I've really been on rockstar time, because I started drinking with white boys when we was like 13, 14, 13, like, yeah, 9th grade, like 14, 15, shotgun in bed, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, then we can go drink the Don Julio, but it's like, that's nothing, man. Liquor go do it. Everybody's human being, but it's like, I've been drinking,
So you was exposed to multiple environments and that's cool because I was on the same time. I grew up in the Stead. I was Stead my whole life, Stead baby. Then I moved to Baldwin in 8th grade. Hempstead and Baldwin was two different environments. Stead was, you grew up a little faster, not a little way faster, whatnot. That's really the trenches, and Baldwin was way more calm, like, you know what I'm saying? And that's when I was able to experience what they call code switch. You know what I'm saying? I was able to experience how to move around white people, whatnot, and still move around, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Baldwin was pretty diverse, it was mixed. So, you know what I'm saying? I know exactly what you're talking about, like the West Bab to the Wyandanch to Brooklyn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How was it growing up in Brooklyn, though? Being in Brooklyn.
It was active. I mean, I was born in Brooklyn, and I went to Africa.
You went to where?
Went to Africa. I'm from Africa. I'm African. I'm from Ghana.
Oh, you from Ghana?
Yeah.
Wait, so you lived in
Yeah, I lived in Ghana. I speak it and everything.
Nigga, you always nigga say some shit right now, nigga. Fuck out and say some shit.
To say you're a Trapland, you feel me? You right here, you know what I'm saying? You right here on Trapland, son.
Man, speak some African, man. What's up?
That's what I'm saying. That to say, call me King. We gotta be my Trapland, yo, hot. You feel me?
There we go, yo. All my, you know what I'm saying? You African tapping. We don't want to be getting the views from Africa now. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Here's what I'm going.
Actually, shout out Blackway too, because Blackway, he from Ghana, right?
Ooh.
You know Blackway?
Know that.
Big artist from Long Island. Yeah, I'm gonna introduce you to him.
Especially if he Ghanaian, you gotta get us in two for sure.
Yeah,
I mean, I want to get into with all artists in Long Island, but if he from Ghana, definitely gotta lock us in. So definitely gotta, you feel me? Definitely gotta.
Oh, that's
but
fire,
yeah, that's
though.
how I was born. I mean, you don't really remember, but I was a kid for a little bit, and then I went to Ghana. I came back. I went to elementary school, PS 249, and then after PS 249, I was all Long Island. You know what I'm saying?
That's cool.
I think I started some MS school, but it didn't even matter because my dad was already moving out here. You know what I'm saying?
So I know you got Kwame King. That's one of your I think that's the starter brand. That's the original.
Yeah, that's the original brand. That's my brand. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Let's talk about that. Let's get into that right there, Kwame King. How'd that start up?
I mean, so
and what's that about too? Just to give the audience who don't know you a little background about that.
So I've been designing clothes since like 16, 17. Shout out to my cousin African Mac. We had a brand before called Style on Style. You know what I'm saying? There was three of us. It was African Mac, Eddie. He not really my son, but Eddie and me. But cousin African Mac and Eddie was going to school in University of Bridgeport together. So Eddie would contact me. I'll give him an idea to make an image, and he was elite. He'll make the image. You know what I'm saying? But fast forward, my cousin like, yo, we can't really use those images, or we can't use that aesthetic because it was three of us, and bro done copyrighted all the images. So I was kind of stuck. I'm like, damn. He had 2 kids. I got a kid, but he got 2 kids. He was like, yo, bro, I think the best thing for you to do is just create something for yourself so you don't got to worry about this ever happening again. And me personally, like, I'm always make clothes, but I'm kind of falling back. So I used my creative skills, and I came up with Kwame Kane. Kwame Kane is an African-American brand. The Kwame part is African. The Kane part is American. In my country, the day that you're born is your name. You dig what I'm saying? So Kwame would be Saturday. I was actually born on a Wednesday, but Kwame would be Saturday in my country, and that's more like the chill day, I'm saying, sit, smoke, whatever you do.
What we doing right now? We chilling.
Yeah, just chilling. So it don't got to be on a Saturday, obviously, but just that vibe, and then the whole no bad, and that's where the no bad energy came, and like mixed it with it, just trying to be, not trying, but actually living a positive lifestyle and not.
Wait, hold on. I don't mean to stop you. My fault, because I'm trying to keep up. You was born on a Wednesday, though. So how did the Kwame, if that's, you wasn't born on Saturday, so why did it?
Because it just made, I mean, honestly, it's just wavy. Like, Kwame is just more like, you feel me? Like, my dad is born on a Sunday. His name is Kwesi. It's like, Kwame just flows. Kwame King just flows. Like, you dig what I'm saying? Like, okay, Kwame King just flows. Like, you feel what I'm saying? And to the, like I said, I'm African American. So to my American people, they don't really know where I'm going. You feel me? And then to my African people, they're not gonna be like, "Oh, you wasn't born on Wednesday, so I'm not jacking." They liking that I'm even taking the brand and being able to promote that. And Kwame Nkrumah is actually one of our founding fathers. You feel me, for the country or whatever. But just Kwame, just a smooth name. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm not even sure. I can't think off the top of my brain what my African name is, what name that was in Wednesday. But Kwame Kane is just smooth. Saturday, just Saturday vibe, like just calm, like, you feel me, party, like I said, whatever, chill out, however you do it, you feel me? Don't stress too much about work or nothing like that. You just Saturdays outside, we chilling, you know what I'm saying?
So that transitioned into your new brand, No Bad Energy.
Not so new. The No Bad Energy ain't really.
I saw that shit on the live. I saw you jacking that on the live.
Yeah. So the No Bad, so like, I'm like the creative director. I'm everything in my brand. I ain't really too. I hold that near and dear to my heart. I don't really bring too much people in. I got blood cousins. I got brothers that has been locked in with me for 20 years that seen a vision that helped me, and I don't let nobody in it because I like to just, pardon me, like to be more so controlling, making the decision. Not that I like to be in control in like regular life, but as far as the brand is, like, I built this from scratch. I designed the logo myself. I did everything myself, you get what I'm saying? So it's more like near and dear to my heart. You dig what I'm saying? Like, it's
I seen the truckers and shit. You had the truckers right here.
So I was saying that to say this. Like, I made the Kwame Kane, But no bad energy came after Karma Kane. Like when I made Karma Kane, I had other slogans like "Fashion Fade, Style is Eternal," "Get Rich or Die Striving," because I don't like putting trying in my word. Trying is lying in my vocabulary. Trying is
Yeah.
lying.
Respect.
So no bad energy, like you said, that came. I stumbled upon that on the live, but I didn't just make it a brand. I made it like a lifestyle. So like no bad energy is something I practice every day. Like you feel me? And I go through the battles every day. Like I was telling you off camera, I just had to wild freaking do that 7-Eleven up through the drink at him. You feel me? That's bad energy. You get what I'm saying? And I let him get me to that level where I'm at 97%, but I want to get to 110% of straight peace, no bad energy. Like you can't, you feel me? That's why the lives. It did start off on that. Big up Crooklyn, you feel me?
Yo,
Shout out to
shout out
Crooklyn. He's
Crooklyn.
still wearing the truckers on his reaction videos and all that. It started from just basically screaming no bad energy to Crooklyn and turning into a
I seen people screen recording you while like, yo, no bad energy. Like I seen people screen record
yeah,
that.
man. That's
Well, you say you threw a drink at somebody in 7-Eleven?
yeah. 7-Eleven owner dude was playing with me. I mean, this is not just today though. He been playing with me for a couple weeks, but
See, and that's crazy that you kind of say that right there because similar to like the no bad energy, I got a thing. I have like a bracelet, like like the Nike, what is it called, like the
a
elastic,
little band type.
the little
Elastic
band joints. On my, I usually have it on. I don't have it on right now, but on it it says "Let it go, focus, discipline, and I am great." So when I'm going through certain energies and whatnot, and I'm on about to be on time, and I literally look down at it, and I tell my man, "LIG, let it go." Like what I'm saying. So I literally, what I'm saying. I look at it, it's like my mantras and whatnot. I figure out, boom, and that joint will really calm me down. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I should. That's why I said I'm not 100%, and like it's an everyday practice. Even more so knowing that Buddy not really jacking me, and he got bad energy, and then going into that realm and still not focusing on the bigger thing. I actually gotta remind myself that let it go. I gotta, you feel me? But like I said, it's an everyday practice. Like every single day through my relationship. Like this is my first. I'm grown, but this is my first real relationship. Before I just been keeping it played. So it's like even that to my partner, not losing my cool, even if I get mad, knowing that like, what's the point of giving her bad energy if I know I ain't about to kick it to the curb, and I know if I know I'm not about to kick it to the curb and I'm still be with her, what's the point of even tweaking out? So everyday practice, even down to my friends, like my brothers, part of me. I don't really got too many friends in this like where I'm at in the space of life, but even my brothers, what's the point? Because I know regardless of what, they know what I'm trying to do. They believe in what I'm trying to do. So what's the point of getting caught up in this current conversation and raising my voice and losing my cool when at the end of the day, I know they know what I'm trying to do and they with me. That's why we even on the phone. That's why they even my phone got 33 contacts. Like I really be on some no bad energy. Like
so you got a small, you keep a small circle.
yeah, because I know my purpose now. So even you saying that, even you saying like we spoke about this in January, that's a big thing to me because I'm big on manifestation and you're right. Like you made me pick up my laptop and start editing and start you kept your word. So now I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all
Yeah,
right, this is really happening, so now you gotta go. In order to get here, you can't let's say that 7-Eleven shit, let's say I got booked for that. I wouldn't be here working.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's where the realm I'm at
That
with. It's
was
not
God
working.
that got you,
You
got
get
you.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
And I know everybody different. Like me, I'm heavy on. I'm not like a religion guy, whatnot. I'm heavy on. I believe in a higher power. I believe in spirit. I believe in. I call it God. I believe in a higher power, but I'm not heavy on like the church. Go to like a structured church and all of
yeah,
that.
so it's kind of weird. Not to cut you, off, it's kind of weird for me because I'm the pastor's son. I don't really go to church. I read the Bible. I'm in tune with one person. Like you know how the Bible be having mad names, but it was one person that I resonate with, and that's Joseph. But I also just recently, I probably say like 2-3 months ago, I was just in the mosque and took my shahada. You know what I'm saying? So I've been practicing Islam. You know what I'm saying? And that's more so the peaceful. I was on it before, but that's more so the peaceful, no bad energy aesthetic. But I also believe what you believe in. I believe more so in the higher power. So that's why no bad energy. I push it so much. Whatever religion you believe in, as long as you stay positive and you're kind to one another and you show love, everything is gonna, you know what I'm saying? Everything is gonna fall into place. Whether you Islam, believe in Christianity, believe in a higher power, even if you believe in just the horoscopes, the universe. As long as the horoscope's gonna tell you like, be kind or this is gonna happen. You feel me? It's up to you to be like, you know what? All right, I got the heads up. So when they come, I'm not gonna tweak. I'm not. That's what I'm on. I feel like we don't know the other part.
Yeah.
Like nobody really know heaven to hell. We don't know nothing. All I know is every single day put that positive energy in the air, put good in the air. So if there's a whole bunch of bad going on, then I don't really personally care too much because I'm gonna go do good.
Yeah, and then I know you though. You definitely went through the streets and whatnot. You've been through the mud, like you know what I'm saying. So it's like, how do you go from making the transition from the streets to this content game? And that's been like a huge thing. If you look at LA, the No Jumpers, the Camp Capones, you look through the Soft Underbellies, all these different, a lot of street people is up there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's been a new thing. I feel like a lot of street people are transitioning from the streets to putting everything on like podcasts. How did you make, number one, what made you get into content? That's what I want to ask you. And number two, how did you make that transition from the streets and shit to, you know what I'm saying, to content?
So the content thing, to be honest, like my YouTube is cleaned up now, but my YouTube is the same YouTube I had when I was 13. I got videos.
13.
13. They're all unlisted, but I got music videos that I shot on my digital camera. I got videos when I first started driving, just vlogging, just driving on the FDR. So the thing with me was, even though I moved to Long Island, like I was saying earlier, my mom moved to the Bronx, so every 2 weeks I was in the Bronx. So like I wasn't shopping out here. The first girls I had was out there. Like I had to always go to the Bronx, so I would go out there, record my music, come out here. So I was just making content. So when I take my mom's car, drive to Harlem, I'm on the FDR recording a vlog. Yeah, listening to Beanie Siegel. So the content part was always kind of natural. I got Computer Love songs, like the beat Computer Love. I did that when I was like 16. Yeah, you feel me? It's on the proof of the pudding. Like a lot of people, I don't really go too crazy with music, but I'm always gonna make music. A lot of people be comparing like, yo, you got a deep voice, you want some Pop Smoke shit. Whereas like I was using auto tune way back.
Not before T-Pain, though.
No, I was just about to say I was inspired by T-Pain.
Okay.
It came out when I was in 8th grade. You know what I'm saying? So T-Pain, I wasn't doing it before him. I started using it because of T-Pain. But Pop Smoke was 19. I'm 30-some years old. I was, you know what I'm saying? But content-wise, I've been doing that. Now the media, I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to Coco, you feel me? The media transition.
Shout out Coco Show.
Or the media transition was more like a Coco Show shit. Like I really know Coco. I grew up with Coco. I actually named him Coco. Me and my son Drew nicknamed him Coco.
Wait, you named him the Coco Show?
Oh God, he'll tell you. I gave him that name Coco. I ain't gonna say it's government, but Coco Chanel, you feel me? So not just him, a lot.
Yeah, how'd you give him that name though? Like, wow, what?
I was about to say, a lot of people I went to school with. I was wavy, so in high school, like just giving niggas nicknames. There's a lot of people that.
So you was that nigga that had the city energy, but you was out here in Long Island, because city energy is different. I'm gonna be real with you, like that energy is different. And you give them a gear a little bit. I feel like they're a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Like
I'm going to West Bab though, so it's like I'm like, not to be cocky, but I'm light years ahead of niggas. Like
that's all I was just saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Shit like that, nigga. I'm
Red Monkey, Diesel.
I'm violent because nobody else, not really too much competition.
That's
like,
that's the second time I was in Red Monkey, Diesel.
Publix, yeah,
good true, the ACG boot, like you know.
I still gotta pay ACG cities. I get ACGs every winter, but like that was my aesthetic. So it was like I was different. So exactly what you said, I'm bringing. So now it's actually opening their eyes. I'm actually like,
do you put niggas on?
My cool factor. I'm getting extra point for my cool factors because not just with black people, like just anybody. They're looking like, yo, what the hell? I'm making my mixtapes. I'm coming around, but the making the mixtapes wasn't too crazy because. Go to Dwayne Reed, buy a pack blank CDs, go in the crib, burn it, get the envelopes. But when I'm coming to Long Island doing it, it's like, oh, this is what the hell's he got going on? Like, damn, all right, you might as well support. Like, you feel me? I'm getting people to give me the $2 that their parents is giving them to buy lunch. They buy my tape. But I got teachers buying it because it's just something new, a breath of fresh air. But when I go to the Bronx, shit regular. Niggas is getting light, niggas is getting fly, niggas I don't stick out as much as when I'm in West Bab. It's like I still stick out because I got my uniqueness, but I don't stick out as much as ran to West Babylon in Suffolk County, and now like I got that swag.
So how you ended up getting into the street shit? Like how did that happen? How you end up getting to the street shit?
Yo, that's a great question. If you really want me to keep it a buck with you, it's more like a rebel, bro. Like more like. I don't want to say I was, I could say I was a good kid. Yeah, I was a good kid, word. But more of a rebel cry for help, just like, man, they don't want to listen, I'm going to show them. Like, you feel me? I'm going to be a rebel without a cause type shit to my parents and the people that I felt like wasn't hearing me out or feeling me. You feel me? Like I said, I'm stuck because every 2 weeks I gotta go to the Bronx, but I don't live in the Bronx. I don't go to school in the Bronx. Like,
Yeah, so you're being exposed though. You're still being exposed
seeing
to it
everything.
though.
My mom's got me. My mom's is helping me get fly. If I tell moms, yo, I want these polo boots, she's gonna be like, all right, do the X, Y, and Z, and then I'll go half with you or I'll buy it for you, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But out here, if I tell my pops on some polo boots, that nigga gonna go to Marshalls and buy me some fucking unnamed shits, you feel me? So it's just like
Yeah,
cry for
well,
help, you know what I'm saying? Like, but that's how I jumped in the street shit, because then I started having to fend for myself. Um, Not to go into detail without being incriminated, it was kind of weird because I'm in school with certain people and I'm building a natural relationship with them, like just because I'm a people person. So then when it comes to serving them, it's not really like I'm serving them. Like, I was like, all right, I'm gonna do you the favor, what you need, credit, whatever case may be, and then it just the ripple effect of that. Like, you feel me? Started in like 10th, 11th grade, hustling weed, and then trying to amplify for that, and then it just. But I could be honest, it was more so like just like I said before, it was more so like just cry for help being I didn't really need the
so
help, but just
you
being
end up getting like locked
person.
up or anything, or you
Yeah,
doing your
I
time
got
type shit?
locked up a lot. I got locked up a few times, but honestly, the most life changing one was, damn, that sucks. I can't even say the most recent bid, the bid before that, but but the bid where I was on the news and $500,000 bail and all this crazy stuff. I had
You was on the news?
yeah, I had a overdose. Somebody passed away off the drugs I sold them, and allegedly the drugs I
Allegedly.
sold them. Yeah, so allegedly the drugs I sold them cost somebody their life. I was facing a lot of trouble. God is great. We finagled out of there without no ratting and no without breaking the code. God did his big ones, and that's why I take people like you serious. That's why I take making content and I take it a little bit more serious. People might think I'm just doing it just because it's this thing to do. It's like, nah, dude, you want to go back? You want to make that same mistake? Do you want to burn that? But I've been getting in trouble for a long time since my teenage years. But that was the one that like was like, whoa, like
That should be surreal. Like sometimes when you in certain situations, like we all been, we niggas been outside,
mhm.
but it's different when you facing a certain charge and then I can't explain. It's like you like damn. At
Nah,
first you
I
think
can.
like for me, I'm saying for me, at first you be thinking you daydreaming, nigga, but
Yeah,
then once niggas come in that room and then you get, you know what I'm saying, you go back and niggas, you gonna get arraigned and then you like, damn, this is really happening. Like,
happening.
like wake up, this is happening right now. Like,
Yeah,
and
man.
that's the shit that's crazy that niggas don't be, you know what I'm saying, understand that shit gets
They don't
real.
be understanding. They don't be wanting to mention it because they most people ain't really face it too much. Like face that music, you know what I'm saying? So me personally, like I said, that's what made me change my mindset, made me change, and I don't regret it. I'm glad I went through it. You know what I'm saying? Because it would have been later in life that I would have probably made worse mistakes and got burnt even worse. You know what I'm saying? So that little time I did up north, ish molded me to be like, all right. And like I just said, it was funny, but I still don't got it. Like I got it a little bit now, but I still don't got it. I be wanting to just say screw it and just I mean, but gotta stay positive. Like I said, no bad energy. You know what I'm saying?
I want to get into how you got into hip hop. How did you even get into hip hop?
Yo, honestly, I can't even pinpoint. I think it's just in me. It was just natural, bro. I think it's just a natural love. It was one of just my first obsessions. I wasn't really doing too many video games. I wasn't doing nothing but everything that got to do with hip hop, fashion. I never
I
made
know
music.
Brooklyn probably had something to do it because Brooklyn is heavy rooted in, you know what I'm saying? That
Most
happens.
Def lived in my building. Most Def lived in 20 Woodruff. Word of my mother. But most Def lived in 20 Woodruff. But I don't. Yeah, I would say just basically just being around the culture, like you feel me, like Brooklyn, coming out here. I always been in love with hip hop though. Hip hop always just had my heart, like, and then it's like not that I was a follower, but I was actually influenced. The Jim Jones, like for example, like shout out to my girl again. This is my first real relationship that I'm doing a positive and really like for me. I ain't no other relationship before this because Snoop said in '94, we don't love these hoes. It took me realizing that, yo, that's just entertainment. Snoop Dogg is married to his high school sweetheart. He takes kids, all his kids, and not growing up like me and a lot of people in the ghettos with broken families. Like he made sure, maybe he was in that, but he made sure he didn't give his kids that. So it took me to get to a certain age and maturity to realize where it's like, nah, still don't love these hoes, but not every female is a hoe.
It's crazy though, because then you got people like Future. When not Future said, he come out and said that he don't really take the drugs that he be
Which I
rapping
personally
about.
feel like it's bullshit, but he said it. So
That's all right. So let's skip Future. 50 said that he don't really, is ginger ale in the champagne bottle.
Yep.
He don't drink. You know what I'm saying?
You don't drink, you don't smoke.
So it's like it's kind of an illusion to a certain sense. So that's gonna lead me to my next question. What do you think about rappers who aren't rapping their real life? What do you think? Does that bother you, or is that just fine? Or people that make
It's
you
like
think about
50-50. It bothers me for sure, but it's like it's entertainment, and it's like not every actor is actually fucking like Denzel. Ain't like Denzel
wow.
played the hell out of Trading Day, but like that's not his real life. The fuck, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know
I've been playing this all week.
Yeah, like, he did a stellar job. Like that was awesome, but that's not what he does on a day-to-day basis. So I can't be a hypocrite or a fool and be like, no, you gotta be a real ass rapper. I personally,
I'm actually. What do you personally?
I don't like the cat rap. Like I'm not even a big Rob 49 fan, but he got the song with Lil Durk. He like, I'm trying to start a business. They send pounds in my people crib. Like my little sister thinks she grown sneaking niggas in. Like I relate to those type of things. It's like you feel it. Like it's more like, you feel me. But I'm not gonna sit there. Personally, my playlist though, every rapper that I listen to is probably living what they saying or they expressing feelings that they really feel.
I gotta play devil's advocate though, because I feel like hip hop is also it's entertainment. I feel like for the main short part, it's marketing, it's entertainment. Like even like when we grew up or whatnot, they started just grabbing people that looked a certain way, had a certain image. I believe you're a writer or whatnot, you look a certain way, boom, and we're gonna push you out and market you. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that they was doing that they were heavily on. And a lot of even rappers that you probably, some of your favorite rappers, Biggie, for instance, Biggie moms came out and said, nah, we live pretty good or whatnot. She was a teacher, like he was rapping stuff that he was seeing his homies doing, like seeing stuff on the block. Like a lot of rappers really are rapping stuff like they man stories, like you know what I mean?
That's a fact.
So they get it, and these are people that we're really heavily influenced by and that we look up to, and they're not even really rapping the stuff that they've been through. So I feel like it's heavily an entertainment aspect to it. You know what I'm saying? I get what you're saying, but at the same time, it's like it's an art form. They say music is an art form. You know what I'm saying? It's art, a form of expression. So you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's you got to also account for those factors.
Yeah, that's a fact. But all right, boom, like one of my favorite rappers, Chief Keef, you feel me? I don't gotta tell about you seen it. You know what I'm saying? Everything that his growth, we all seen it, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely don't disagree with you. It's just me personally, I'd rather go listen to a freaking Chief Keef where I could watch videos where he was dead broke. You see the whole elevation. Or Wiz Khalifa, as opposed to what's something that I was bumping him too till they say he was snitching. Now I just stopped. Boston Richie. Yeah. Like, he came out of nowhere. I liked the music. I was fucking with it, and then he disagreed. It's like here today, more so substance. So you're not wrong, because it's just. And at the end of the day, do I want people going to freaking murder people and freaking do all these shit and shoot people and ruin the world? No.
So that's gonna lead me to this question: is the streets a myth?
Yeah, for sure. The streets is definitely a myth.
Okay, so we on the same page.
Yeah, the streets is definitely a myth. I don't fully agree. The person that started that was Troy Ave. I don't fully agree with Troy Ave aspect. I feel like him and his lifestyle, he's contradicting that aspect because of the things that he did in the past and real street stuff that he did and was involved in. But saying that the streets is not a myth would be retarded, because the streets is a myth. You only go get 3 things out of it: death, jail, pain.
Streets of the Myth was before Troy Ave. Number one, though, that was before Troy Ave.
Okay,
but so I'm talking about just even if we're gonna be real or not, it's a lot of niggas, you know what I'm saying? Big homies is rats. Like niggas
this is a myth.
Niggas that'll kill you. Like they really, you know what I'm saying? Rats, niggas lining niggas up. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's heavy loyalty. You know how many people is really killing their mans? Like, you know what I'm saying? Lining their mans up. Like,
yep, no. Streets is
that shit is, you know what I'm saying? It's very tricky, and a lot of kids are getting, and it'd be crazy because it'd be like the suburb square kids that's sticking to the code or whatnot, you know what I'm saying, of not snitching, and it's the niggas that's really outside that you know what I'm saying, that's telling or whatnot, you know what I'm saying?
End up no principles.
It gets very tricky, you know what I'm saying? It can get very, 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 very tricky. You know what I mean? So it's like we do gotta watch what we're saying and what we're intaking, and you know what I mean. Like,
No, for
shit
sure.
could definitely get tricky.
Nah, for sure. That's why I feel like I misconstrued it by saying yeah, but that's why I feel like nobody could contradict that because you're not really gonna get too much out the streets. You got people like Casanova. He came home, he did all that time, he was trying, but just being around street dudes, even if he involved himself with 20% street aspects and 80% positivity, the streets dragged him down. It messed up all the positive and all the good he was doing for the community, his kids, all the good that he was doing. The streets, 20%, let's just say even 10%, took everything away. You know.
So now I gotta highlight you, cause I'm pretty sure you into the culture. Are you familiar with No Jumper?
Yeah, of course.
Are you familiar with Poetic Flacco?
Yeah.
All right,
I don't really like him though, but yeah.
Okay, me either. I'm not a big fan of him either. I get what he's doing. I understand what he's doing. I'm not a fan of him because his hip hop knowledge is not extensive.
Yeah.
And he's not really a fan of the culture.
Culture, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He really just in here just clickbait, to be real with you. That's how I feel. But someone like him, he went out to No Jump. He went out to LA. He had a little motion and whatnot. Now his motion is up because he jumped on No Jumper. But now he's involving himself heavily in politics in LA. And you know what I'm saying? Now he's trying to. It's like he took on that role and now he been around it a little bit, so now he think he a street nigga, you know what I'm saying? But he really not from North Dakota. You know what I'm saying? So now he's starting to wild out, calling out fades and doing all this other extra shit. What do you think about that? Like the media niggas that, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, yo, keep it a buck. You just put me on 2 seconds ago. That's just the icing on the cake. I ain't even mad at him no more. North Dakota, bro.
Yeah, he from North
Dakota. I even know
black
people North Dakota, bro. They actually made me not even fault him too much, nigga. Like, now that I know he's from North Dakota, is like trying to be down, is infatuated. Like, you feel me? You sitting next to a person that did what, or you heard about a person that did what, and they really, you feel me? I personally didn't like, because I hated how he tried to belittle people like Lil Reese and Dirk, where it's like, yo, bro, these kids, we watch these kids come from the gutter, come from nothing, and change their lives. Like, you feel me? Not even on some like, oh, they did a 360, but being able to feed their families and do stuff like that. Only a real person that comes from that is going to be able to see that. That doesn't make Lil Durk the best person in the world, Lil Reese the best person in the world, Chief Keef the best person in the world. But it's like, yo, we really watch these kids go from nothing to a little bit of something. And I feel like a person like Poetic Flacco, he's not going to resonate to that or understand that or feel that, because I'm not even trying to make fun of him. He's fucking from North Dakota. He ain't seen shit.
For me personally, with the Flacco nigga, it's like, I'm a real fan of hip hop. So it'll be like a fire album up or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And he'll literally shit on it and be like, yo, no, it's trash because, and then you got people like Almighty Suspect who know music, Lush who know music. They be like, yo, what are you talking about? Mad People Gina, who was up there. She was up there. Shout out Gina Almighty. And she'll be out there. She'll be like, yo, what are you talking about? Like, that was a fire album. Like, that J. Cole was fire. Like, you know what I mean?
You know what?
And he'll say, you could tell he's doing it for the clickbait aspect.
I was just about to say that.
He's doing it for the clickbait aspect. But even outside of him not doing it, even outside of him doing the clickbait aspect, he don't know real music.
Don't know, yeah.
He didn't grow up in the culture, so he can't resonate to it or whatnot. And then he'll just be saying some real. I feel like you're misleading people. Like, he was misleading people and giving outlandish takes that made no sense. So that's what made me not really jack him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't really like. You gotta be for the culture. I gotta feel like you really know what's going on. I gotta feel like you care. You gotta care a little bit about what's going on. You gotta have a certain love for this stuff. You know what I'm saying? If you don't got love for it, you're just doing it. And that happens a lot right now since content has been a thing. I feel like it made a lot of fake come out. Like, you feel me? Like, I hate relationship podcast. Not the podcast, but I hate when like dudes get on there because you misleading the female because action. You don't even got to make this type of conversation. Every woman is crazy. If you want to mold your woman, it takes action. That means if you want to sit there and be patient with them and let them tweak on you, whatever the case may be, it takes action. So now you're a person get on there, yo, bro, if you was a dude, if you a guy, you really love your girl, you gotta do X, Y, and Z. Now a female looks at that content, now it's like, girl, that dude is not in a lengthy relationship. That dude can't. I listen to Samuel L. Jackson talk to me about marriage because his shorty, he's been married for over 50 years. Since he's in his 20s. He's a grown-ass man, he's in his 70s. Been married. I'll listen to him talk, But he's not gonna go on the platform. You gotta read his books, or you gotta watch his content, or you gotta pay attention to his real lifestyle to learn, as opposed to a dude giving a podcast. Yeah, bro, you gotta do this, gotta do that. Nah, you being fake. You putting out bad dope for the kids. Not even really for people like us. For the 14-year-old that wants to learn, they go watch Poetic Flocko, or they go watch another dude. They being bamboozled because they're not given a real authentic aspect of what they trying to teach. You know what I'm saying? And I personally, that's my pet peeve. But only way to counteract that is to link up with people like you and put out real content and put out dope content. You dig?
No, I get that. I get that. So with the hip hop or whatnot, what was your inspiration? Do you have like any inspirations that you know what I'm saying guided you to get into hip hop?
Yeah. Just Max, Jim Jones. I'm talking about people that really influenced me. I'm not even talking about like to go make music. I'm talking about people that dress like them. Shout out to Wiz. Dress like them, maneuver like them, take their lifestyle and add it to my lifestyle. Even though I was a kid, now I'm grown and stuff like that. But yeah, a lot of people. But even people like 50 and stuff like that. Like his impact for me. I feel like almost everybody in our generation, 50 Cent inspired and stuff like that. Cause he just came in like a wrecking ball. Like you feel me? But yeah, definitely a lot of low names and high names, but a lot of people that inspired me in the hip hop world to do what I'm doing now and just make music and just be in love with the culture for sure.
Okay, so you made music when I didn't even know you really made music and shit.
Hell yeah, I'm dead nice. So I be chilling though. Like, for real, my hook game is impeccable. Like I said, I was inspired by Max B. I learned, all right, Max B, all these songs is catchy because he making the choruses. Hold up, the chorus is in the song 3 times. The verse is just 1 time. So if you master the chorus, that's how you get to make a good song. I learned that from Max B, you know what I'm saying?
So are you like a study of the game or?
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like knowledge is power. So in order to have power, have knowledge, you can't really tell me nothing unless you have more knowledge to give me to add to my knowledge bank. Cause I'm up like, and this is in any aspect, in life, discipline, any aspect of certain things you gotta learn in life. I want to learn it. I want to soak it up. That's why YouTube and stuff like that is awesome. Audiobooks and stuff like that nowadays is awesome. I'm going to sit there and I'm going to learn it and then I'm going to apply it. If I got to go back and learn more, or I got to go back, or I got to talk to a person who's like-minded or whatever the case may be. So that's how I am with hip hop, fashion, my clothing line, my businesses, everything. I make sure I try to study. Cause too much, ain't no such thing as too much knowledge.
Yeah, see me, like I'm heavy on like Nipsey. I follow Nipsey. Once I seen him do that $100, you know what I'm saying? Shout out my boy Malachi too. He the one who really heavily put me on the Nipsey. He was showing me about. He's like, yo, he got the QR codes on it. Then I want to check this interview. He's like, yeah, if you got your dirty clothes shirt and I drop a new album, you could literally jump in the dirty clothes, grab it out, scan it, and get access to my new album. Like I thought that was so innovative. I thought that was creative, and I thought like that's really hustling. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Really,
even when he dropped the, like I said from Flatbush, even when he dropped the tape, when he was selling $400, he came to Vinny Styles in Flatbush. You know what I'm saying? Like he came home base. You know what I'm saying? He's been inspiring me. Like I said, y'all probably seen the video on the internet where Max B is like, yo, I do what they don't do. So like I was infatuated with Nip before he's from Ethiopia. He's African, but he was born here, just like me. You know what I'm saying?
wasn't it Aramis, right?
And you feel me? Like he's an actually African person. I seen what he was going through, him going to the county jail, messing up his first record deal, him going independent, him being more hands-on in his career, engineering, marketing. I've been on that. A lot of people don't know or don't realize, rather, I don't even want to say they don't know, they don't realize that he passed away probably like after 6 months of him getting to that level of music. That Racks in the Middle with Rowdy Rich, actual album, studio recorded album, executive produced by heavy hitters like Diddy and stuff like that. He passed away right after that. You feel me? All before that was straight, relentless grind and persistency. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I love and respect him so much.
Yeah, I like how him and was his brother Black Sam. I'm gonna say now.
Sam, yes,
Black
sir.
Sam, him and Black Sam really came together, whatnot, and they got that out the mud. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that was a
and even that teaches you, although that's his blood brother, that teaches you like you gotta have a team or you gotta have somebody that's down to play the background and let you be the face. So however it works out, everybody playing their roles. But I appreciate that you even noticed certain things from him and applied it. I feel like people don't notice what he going through, like what he did and what he was trying to do, even how he passed. Don't notice like I took something from that. Like you feel me? Like you could be accessible, but you can't be too accessible. So you have to find that limit, because if you're not, that should cost you your life. That shit's crazy. And if you're not I don't want to say bougie, but if you don't add that sense of, all right, you know what, I ain't even going to even go over there. They don't even, you know what I'm saying? If you don't add that, it could cost you, because somebody's always going to be hating. Somebody's always going to be jealous. I mean, obviously, I know the story behind that. We ain't got to talk about that, but still, somebody's always going to be that somebody, no matter who you are, where you are, what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So he still left me with Sauce. Him passing alone. All right, him passing alone gave me some energy, you know?
No, that's a fact.
All right,
son. So where did your source of creativity come from? Because I know we was talking about Cam, you was like, yo, I got like 50 TikToks in the cut. Like, where did that creativity come from? Where did that start?
Yo, I feel like it's just natural, bro. Like, I can't, it sounds cliche. It's just natural. I just love to create. Like, in the time, even if, like you said, we've been locked in since January in my phone, bro. Since January till yesterday, I've created so much clothes, videos. It's just what I like to do. It's just, I don't know, it's just natural. It gives me my high. You know what I'm saying? I just stopped smoking weed not too long ago, but it kind of gives me my high. It keeps me going. And then when I created, like, even like how you said with No Bad Energy, that was straight a creative aspect, creating a slogan off of screaming something on Instagram Live and being able to make a product out of it and being able to sell that product. That's kind of like, it's a God-given gift. I'm not going to fully take all, I did it, but I ain't going to take all the credit for it. That's just God. That's just a natural gift. I think it's just a natural gift that I have. I just love to create. I love bringing ideas. I love having the ideas and then bringing them to life. The idea is cool. I love manifesting. Like, that's what keeps me.
That's what I do. So I'm heavy in manifestation.
I love executing the vision. You know what I'm saying? I'll get a thrill off that. Like, I don't care if the next person don't really see it. You're going to see it. You're going to feel like, even like what we doing now. Like, there's a couple of people I told, like, yo, bro, I ain't really going to put out no podcast, so I ain't going to really get on my stuff till I get in tune with trap, where it's like, bro, you can do it now. Why you going to wait for trap? You know what I'm saying? Now we doing it, it's like, oh, he's not crazy. He's okay. I see what they doing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm big on that. That's what sparks my creativity.
It's funny when a lot of people say that same shit you saying. Yo, you could do it now. What? Oh, yo, why you doing on his platform? These niggas don't understand that this shit costs money. Cameras ain't free. Editing ain't free. Lights ain't free. Electricity ain't free. Sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, none of this shit is free.
They make the little saying, not to cut you out, they got the little saying that, you need 10,000 hours or whatever, a craft. Like, you got to really...
That should perfect the craft. That don't got nothing to do with the bills and the financial.
That's what I was just about to say. So that's before then. Then you perfect the craft. Then you put the craft to light. Then you got bills and stuff like that. You said lights, camera, all this type of stuff. It takes...
My camera is damn near 3,000 alone. That's one camera is 3,000. The other camera is 2,000. The lights... What was that? I want to say 250 that spotlight? No, 300 that spotlight right there. That ring light, 100. This one right here, I got 3 of those. That's probably 450 for those. Those are the great lights. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just talking about a setup. We're not talking about the building cost. So a lot of people sit here and try to lean. Oh, yo, you could do it yourself. Yeah, you could do it yourself, but are you really ready for that? And it ain't nothing wrong with collabing with someone. I want to make something clear today too for the people. Me and Jug are collabing right now. That's what we're doing. Jug is not fucking a slave to Trapland. He could go and make content with Social Media House, with Bar Cafe, with Bars Unlimited, Real World Radio. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't got a problem with that. Like, people be getting it twisted.
Not yet.
You know what I'm saying? People be moving too fast and not even understanding life and understanding certain things. You know what I mean? And that's what happens and whatnot. Everyone wants to move too fast and everyone wants to think that they're at a level that they're not. A lot of people can't even bring in money to do certain things. You know what I mean? So that's
they don't even care. They're not even passionate about it. I put blood, sweat, and tears behind.
And that's what brought me to you, bro. I see that you're research based. You spend your time. You take your time in order to, you know what I'm saying, gather the details, the information.
Yeah, only right.
You know what I'm saying, of these guests and of these people. Me and you worked on a couple private projects when I was Artist of the Week, and you really came through and made a fire reel up. You know what I'm saying? You done dig up information I ain't even know. And that's what really stood out to me right there. I'm like, yo, he had a really passion for this, and that he's really invested, and he really, my main thing is I like someone that can bring value. You're bringing value and information. All that rah-rah shit on Instagram is just talk. It's all opinionated. It's nothing. It's hard to go and find out fact-based things and, you know what I'm saying, objective data. It's hard to get that. And I feel like that's
all about purpose, man. Like, not even just for me, for anybody who watching this, anybody found it, and life becomes a little bit easier when you know your purpose. Life is always going to be life, and when you know your purpose and what you're trying to do and what you're, it makes life it makes that much more easier. So I can be honest with you, I just care about rap. Maybe a little too much. I care about hip hop, you know what I'm saying? And hip hop is a very young genre. So it's like, I personally feel in the back of my mind, I'm not wasting time. I'm not nothing, because hip hop is just gonna keep evolving and keep growing and so why not keep studying and keep learning and keep being in the culture, because I genuinely love the culture, you know what I'm saying?
So that's your source of motivation, just being in the culture and evolving and growing and learning.
Really more so, I mean, the culture is just easy. Really more so leaving an impact on people. That's what I really want to do, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's through hip hop, whether it's through making a song, interviewing a certain artist, building with an artist, the no bad energy thing with an artist, however it goes, I mean, leave it in God's hands, leave it in the higher power hands. More so leaving an impact on the youth, people my age, just leaving an impact on the world. People watch me and they're like, all right, this how Jug coming. So that's why I'm unapologetically me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I learned that from Wiz Khalifa. Not really Wiz Khalifa saying it, but I watch literally Wiz Khalifa. I don't know him personally at all. Wiz Khalifa is somebody that I watch become who he is today, like with my own two eyes. Not over to my, like when he was dad broke, trying to figure it out, smoking in the V, going in the stool, just everything, making Black and Yellow, signed his first record deal, first project. His name is Cameron. One of his first features he went and got was from Cameron. Like, you know what I'm saying? On some like, me being so obsessed with him and follow his career, I know that he went and got that Cameron feature because he couldn't, like, yo, when I get on, I get some paper, I need a Cameron verse. That's not even one of his biggest songs. That's probably one of his lowest people songs don't even care about. But for me, it's like, wow, like this guy really did it. Like I watched him. So can't nobody tell me I can't do it. Whatever I want to do. We're not even talking about rap, media, clothes, go to college, get a trade. You can't tell me I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? So it becomes a lifestyle kind of thing. It's not just, oh, I'm going to go over here. And like they say, if you want to do a job, you want to go to work and not let it feel like work. You know what I'm saying? So that's more so what I'm trying to do, like leave an impact, show love to people, but working, you know what I'm saying? So when I'm always working, if I'm working 24/7 and it don't feel like work, everything is lit. You know what I'm saying?
And with that being said, we went into a lot. I'm definitely the part two with you, Joe, because we got into a lot of dope topics or whatnot. Let them know where to follow you at.
Hey, yo, y'all can follow me, Juggathon James, everywhere. Mel Pisson on Instagram. My other page I messed up, but Juggathon James everywhere, bro. You can Google me, YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Facebook, everything Juggathon James, man.
And y'all know where to find me at Big Trapland or Trapland NYC. And like I said, right now, what we're doing is anybody that's about to come onto the Trapland Network, we're doing onboard interviews. So we're going to interview all the guests, or the hosts, the future hosts. We're going to interview them and then get them ready when I so the Trapland Network people knows them and understands them. And then we're going to get them ready to be on board for the Trapland family and whatnot. So right now, we just interviewed Jug just to give y'all a better understanding of who he is, whatnot, before he jump on the family. And like I said, I had a great conversation with you, brother. That shit was ill. You dope. You know what I'm saying?
Opportunity, man. We just getting started, man. Like for real, for the people that's watching, all my supporters. Sorry for the hiatus. Sorry for that time off. I had to get my mental right, but we here, baby.
That's a fact. And we out. TRAPLAND TV, we out.
That was fly.
There we go. Woo! Damn, Jake. Woo!
That's fine.
Yes, Sirski.
Hey, Trapland, hey, Trapland, hey, Trapland, hey, Trapland. She's like quicksand. If you wanna do, you gotta take a risk then. Got the guns like Afghanistan. Young nigga, I'm from Trapland.